What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back. It's your boy Bobby. How's it going? Today we're gonna be talking about manual versus automatic. Now I know that there's already a bunch of YouTube videos and everybody putting in their 2 cents about what they think about this topic, but I just figured I give you guys a little word of advice, especially coming from somebody that just recently learned how to drive manual and switched from a daily manual. That switched from a daily automatic to a daily manual. So I feel like, you know, maybe it'll help you guys out if you're considering switching from one to the other. Quick pull for the boys. Oh, that's actually a police station right there, so let me chill out before I get pulled over again. So let's get, cop. So let's get straight. Yo, there's so many cops out here today. And I decided to go ahead and just drive my loud car and pull all the attention. Great idea, Bobby. Great idea. I don't really have this video planned out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mumble on about what I think about the topic. So I've seen a lot of videos, so I'm just gonna start off by saying this. I was driving an automatic for probably maybe like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, and then about 10 months ago I decided to go ahead and buy one of my dream cars, which is the BRZ that I'm actually driving right now. I had to go ahead and pick it up in manual, I mean, obviously, why would I buy this car in automatic? That would just ruin the fun. Shout out to Debs, he drives an automatic. Sorry, Debs. I'll be quite frank and straight to the point with you guys. I don't regret it not one bit. I absolutely love this car. At first, when I first started driving, almost missed a gear there. At first, when I first started driving manual, I absolutely hated it. I thought it was the biggest mistake of my life. And for the first 2 weeks, I wanted to just go and return the car back to the dealership and be like, take this crap back, give me back my automatic. There was some times that I would stall or I couldn't make it up a hill, and it was really, really frustrating for me, and it was super nerve-wracking. And honestly, I hated it for the first month. I actually really hated the fact that I decided to get a manual car. Once I really mastered that, it's just like my mind basically opened up to a new world, and I fully understood. I felt like I just became part with the car culture, and because I'm new to the car culture, I literally just got into the car scene recently. This was my first year in the car scene and actually making an effort to learn more about cars. I installed an exhaust. Obviously, first thing you got to do to a car like this, install an exhaust, make it sound cool. And then once that happened, man, I loved it. I really loved it. And in the sense of driving it in traffic, sometimes I want to shoot myself. Yes, I love driving manual, but there is nothing worse than driving this car in traffic. But it all really depends on how tolerable you are to that. I know a lot of friends that drive manual that would like honestly really consider going back to automatic simply because of the traffic that they have to deal with and just the frustration that it causes when you're dealing in traffic. If you're somebody like me that has a very small attention span, that can be an issue. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have ran into issues before driving an automatic, and you know, in situations that I actually fall asleep behind the wheel. And I had one time I did have an accident where I was driving, and I did all the little tips and tricks to try to stay awake. Had the music blasting, had the window down with my arm hanging out. Supposedly that helps keep you awake, but I actually fell asleep and I had a pretty bad accident, and it could have been way worse. So I'm really thankful that I'm here today. But switching to a manual car, I haven't had one issue with falling asleep and driving. It keeps you engaged, and it keeps you busy while you're driving. Highly recommend at least giving it a try. I can't really tell you what to do, but in my own opinion and my own experiences of driving both automatic and manual, there's nothing like the manual community, you know. Nothing will make you fall in love with your car more than it being a manual and you having that connection with the car. I hope that this video helped you decide what you're gonna do and what car you're gonna go for. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on automatics at all. I used to drive an automatic. Hope hope this video helped you guys out. If you haven't done so yet, please be sure to go down there and click on that subscribe button, because I post a lot of car videos every single week. I will catch you guys in the next video. Your boy Bobby's out. Peace.
So what are you about to do?
I'm just gonna install these cannons real quick. We're gonna go fight some pirates.
Who are you?
First you want to put them on the racks. That's what she said.